All right, sorry, y'all. I'm being distracted. While I make my sandwich, I'll give y'all like a synopsis of my first day as an RN in the nursing home. I mean, the hospital. I'm sorry. I'm making me a ham and turkey sandwich. Like, I could go out and go get me something to eat, but I'm tired of doing that. Like, I be spending too much money on shit I don't finish. I'm just like, I can eat at home. That's why I bought these groceries for. That's why I spent almost $400 the other day on these groceries. But let's get into it. Um, I to start off with, I did technically I started. I got hired. Okay, let's take it back a little bit. So the story was I got hired back in when did I get my license? No, I been got hired. I got hired back in October. October, yeah. One like I was saying, I keep pausing. Like I was saying before, the other hospital I was gonna work at, it was literally like 5 minutes away from my house, like, and I love the charting system and stuff. How and it was my dream, like I love the PCU. When I was a nurse extern, I was working on the PCU. I love the PCU. Like I love when patients come from surgery and then like we nurse them back to health and send them home. Like that's my favorite. Not med surge, which I'm working at. But let's get into it. So, I got hired back then. At first, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was gonna be like the other places. Okay, y'all, like the other job. The reason why I couldn't get it at the hospital, I worked there almost 6 years ago, y'all. I got the job. I went to the expo. Mind you, I was late to my pinning. I talked about this. I was late to my pinning by 30 minutes. Like they was already doing a pinning. I like shoehorn my ass up in there because I went to the expo, which was like before, and I was there for a couple hours for an event. And y'all, something that 6 years ago, I put my 2 week notice in to go back to school for my engineering. And y'all know what they told me? They're not going to hire. She was going to hire me, and all of a sudden, because I put my 2 weeks in, I guess these new grad programs are scared to hire new grad nurses because it's very expensive, which that's true. It is very expensive to have us, especially like we're getting the same wage as the same person that's there, or they're getting a little bit more. And I'm training while you doing all the work. So that's double the money. And the business eyes, this is what I'm using. In the business eyes, they're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's double the money. And only, the work needs to be done by one nurse. So, I guess they got mad about that. So long story short, they didn't hire me, which I was pissed. I went up there and I'm just like, bruh, it was like, you are rehirable. It's the management decision to have you or not. And I feel like, I guess she kind of judging me from that time that I left and put my 2 week notice in. So she felt like I'm gonna do that again, which was weird as fuck, but it's gonna always be hard for black people. So I guess educated black men like me, 6'8". So that's neither here or there. Okay, so it was another expo, and surprisingly, it was a place that I went to clinicals at. Now, was the clinicals born there? It sure was, because that guy didn't want you to do nothing. However, I helped out with them so much. I got to know them and everything. So it was like, why not go back and see? Like, why not? Like, everybody keeps saying no. It is abundant of school students coming in, like from new grads. Like, baby, how am I gonna stand out? Because it's not given. I went there. They all recognized me. They all welcomed me with open arms. I had to do a shadowing. It was, y'all. Let's talk about the shadowing, because these companies think they slick. I'm gonna tell y'all the secret of the shadowing. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, so that way y'all be like, oh yeah, Keon told me how to get to strike that little first new guy orange job, because I was seeing on TikTok and Instagram that it was taking people years and years, and it didn't. It didn't take me years and years. I got it like that. So the one, okay. Was they showing a little bit of favoritism towards me? Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you because they already know me. However, they knew me from school while I was a student. They have to really, I'm an actual nurse. Now they got to actually see who I am as a person. And like, you know, a lot of these places, I'm going to be honest with you, they go by your personality. I am bold. I speak out. I'm a big advocate. And I'm not scary. However, you kind of got to fake the funk until you get in. You know how like the managers, they all nice and sweet to you until you in there and you see their real true colors. You kind of have to do that in a way. Like you gotta like fake the funk. I didn't fake the funk. I'm me. You want to hire me or not? Don't give a fuck. I'm already in. I could go anywhere. So what happened was you know, the manager of the floor knew me, but I had to speak to the director. The director don't know me. So when I was in there, she was asking me deep ass questions like if a patient knew this or if somebody racist to you, because she's Filipino and my boss is like Puerto Rican, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's cool. But I just felt like those questions, like she was, and I was answering them because I was CNA, phlebotomist, med tech. I've been doing this for years. I've been around patients for years. I've been called every name in the book. I've been called black and all this and that. And listen, you know what I tell you? I could get up and walk about this room. You can't. If somebody cussing you out and being that nasty, walk away. Walk out the room. Like I said, I'm finna walk out this room. They be blah, 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 talk to your damn self or talk to your roommate. You ain't got a private room. Talk to your fucking roommate. Get on the phone. Talk to your people, cause you ain't cussing me out. So all the answers, like at first I'm just like, that's just wasting my time. I thought this was gonna be a little interview. This interview turned into a 4-hour shadowing, and then the final part, I had to talk to the CNO, the chief nursing officer, and I just kept it real with her. Like I said, listen, like, you know, she was just like, the biggest thing is attitude. Like, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I do have some type of attitude problem. However, I'm smart. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't be calling off. I don't be doing none of that. Like, I come to work. I come to work. Like, even though I be dreading it, I'm coming to work. I'm here to learn. I'm going back to school. I want to be, you know, I want to go higher in my career. It's hard for black men. There's not a lot of black men that you see in the nursing world. A lot of people go be doctors and all this and that, but a lot of people's not in the nursing world. And, you know, they not going up with their careers. And especially black men. They always think of us as YNs. They always think of us as loud, ghetto, whatever. But once you show them, like, you could be professional, like, it doesn't always have to be, I have to snap on to get my point across, or I have to yell and scream or do none of that. Like, I learned during nursing school, I learned during my career, it's not always the key to do. So, I got a job. They lowballed me, but hey, I'm in the 30s at there, but at my other job, I'm in the 40s and 50s, so it kind of balanced out. So yeah, I got the job. At first, I'm like, they probably won't do what they did, because I did work for ACA before, and I left twice. They hired, like, I worked as a phlebotomist, left. I worked as a nurse extern, left, and now I'm a nurse. So I'm like, oh shit, they not gonna hire my ass back. Like, I left their company twice. They hired me, baby. I'm on the schedule. Day 2 today. But I did my orientation, like, so the new grad program, like, I'm gonna get into that a little bit more, how the new grad program works, but you gotta do like classes and simulations and all that, which I thought they was playing, or they was there serious. You gotta do that. And I gotta do that next month. And I gotta do my ACLS. So that happens, but I just feel like if you got a good head on your shoulders, you're confident, you don't overspeak, don't think you know everything when you go to these interviews, because they're gonna look at you like you're a new grad. Like, don't try to tell us what to do. And I feel like if you overstep our boundaries, we don't want you there. So just be yourself, but be professional, be willing and eager to learn while you're doing those shadowings, because they look at all that and they grade you by your personality. They grade you by your eagerness, so that way you get the position on their floor. So that's how I got the position. So I work on the med-surg floor. So more videos coming soon. I'm glad that y'all still here. Y'all know I love making me my 10-minute videos of y'all listening to me. with this device. Get into it.